Alright guys, so what we have here is the experimental life energy meter. It's built based on something that Wilhelm Reich used to use to measure the amounts of orgone energy in certain objects. So check it out, what we got here is this dead ass leaf right here. We've got a somewhat dead leaf right here, and one that is actually looking pretty good. Recently plucked, obviously, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this one, place it on the sensor. Alright, it's coming in at about 28, but what I noticed about this is that when you move it around and you get it more towards, you put the root of the leaf closer to the center of the little reader, it goes up like crazy. So this is reading at over 100. Move it over there, it's reading less. Still pretty sweet. Then we're going to take this partially, whatever you want to call it, partially dead, place that on there. Starts off at about 22, goes up a little bit just like the last one, but it does not go up nearly as high. See, it goes up to about 40. Almost 40. Move it around a little bit more. 50. Pretty good. It's pretty high. I don't know why it does that. But as you can see, it doesn't go up nearly as much as that last one. Still pretty cool though. Alright, and now we got this dead ass leaf right here. Let's see what happens. Alright, that's reading at about 6. Right there. Move it around. Still the same thing. Pretty interesting. I don't know if y'all can hear this or not, but I got some dogs that are running around having a good old time right now. Alright, here's something else that I figured out was pretty cool. Take this Orgonite Pyramid right here. This one, I don't know if y'all can really see, but it's got a copper coil in it. You can kind of see it's very close to the surface of the bottom. Alright, one thing about this is put this one on here, and you got a reading that is really, really high. Put this one on, which has no coil. And it's pretty good, but nothing compared to the one with the coil. It's coming in at like 64. The one with the coil is maxing out. Another thing that's really cool about this is take this little piece of copper wire. Alright, I'm going to make a really quick coil out of this, just so y'all can see that there's no shenanigans going on here. Alright, let's see. Making a quick coil. It's going to be not a very tight coil, as you can tell. Alright, so there we go. Coil, not the prettiest coil in the world, but whatever. It's not the point of this whole thing. Put that on there. Reading about, what is that, 13? Alright, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the same piece of wire, I'm going to stretch it out again. This time, I'm going to make a super tight coil. Again, this one's not going to be the prettiest coil in the world, obviously, because I don't want y'all to have to watch me sit here and make a coil for half this video, so I'm just going to do this as quick as I can. Alright, so this is the same piece as before, but coiled up super tight. Let's see the difference. Pretty much nothing. Look at that. The funny thing about it is the fact that this whole piece of metal right now is on the sensor. And I feel like the one that I did before, you know, it was coiled so loosely that there's no way the sensor was picking up everything. So this one's coming in at like 1, which is nothing compared to the other one. So I have been putting these wider coils into my pieces as of lately because it obviously makes them a lot stronger. And I'm going to test out something else that I thought was really cool. Here is another really cool thing I wanted to show y'all. Check it out. This pyramid, this is the one that does not have the coil in it that I showed you earlier in this video. I actually have painted it since then, so it's got some planets on it, some cool stuff. Either way, it's the same one, no coil. Put it on. About 40. 42 actually, pretty strong. But, see, if I would have put some coils into this piece, let's see, it would have been much stronger. Let's see, coil, about 10. Alright, that's reading about 18. So, let's see, now we're looking at, ooh boy, we're looking at about 67. So, that just goes to show you how much stronger these coils really make each piece. Alright y'all, what we got here is 2 copper wires. They're both pretty much the exact same length, as you can see. Very, very, very close in length, a little bit off. Very, very, very close. So what I'm going to do is coil these bad boys up. So here we go. Probably fast forward this in the video so you don't have to sit here and watch me do this whole thing. Alright. Alright. There we go. 1 coil. Alright, let's see what this one reads. Let's see, what is that? Like 20? Let's flip this thing over. Oh wow, that's like 48. I guess it's because there's more, the actual metal is coming closer to the actual sensor, so it's just reading a higher level. So, let's see. Again, it's about 50. So, that's pretty damn strong because this thing right here has like 4 different modes. That's on the range right here. The one that we're on right now is the second least sensitive. So, that being said, that piece is pretty strong. And it looks like just doing that messed up the calibration. So, it's reading at about 4 right now. So, whatever this one is, we're going to subtract 4 from. Alright, making another coil right now. Alright, there's our coil. And now what we're going to do is place this on the meter and see what we find. Alright, so I would say that's about 46 because of the fact that we're subtracting 4 because of the calibration issue. Let's flip it over, see if it's any different. Alright, so this is definitely our stronger side right here. So what we can do is take both of these pieces and combine them. See what happens. Alright, now it's reading close to 60 something. Pretty freaking strong actually. Because if you look at it, like, let's see, that's bringing about 40. Pretty cool. And you can tell this, you know, this is very, very light sensitivity on this. If you take a piece of something like this, which is your black iron oxide orgonite, put that on there, it's not really ringing in that strong, and it's only because of the fact that this is the second least sensitive feature or level on this thing. So that being said, these are pretty sweet, these little coils. So when you put these into orgonite, it makes a big difference. So I'm definitely going to be adding some more of these into my pieces. Also, if you want to download my free ebook on why Orgone energy is so awesome, I highly recommend you do that. There's a link in the description. It's only 5 pages long, so you might as well do it. There's links to like a college, the University of Marburg, that did a study on the Orgone accumulator. The whole thing is in there, the whole report that they did about it. It's so cool. I definitely recommend checking that out. There's also links to some other videos, one done by Dr. DeMio. So cool. There's just really cool links to informative things you can find about Orgone energy. It's only 5 pages long too, so you should probably check it out. Highly recommend it. Thanks again. I'll see y'all later. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Peace.